Hi, I'm Felicity, and these are my friends, Taylor, Japri, Ileana, and Jack. All my friends have disabilities which make them just a little different than you and I, but despite their differences, they still can do and like to do many of the same things we do. Check out this video about Taylor to learn more about her and why we shouldn't treat her or anyone else with physical disabilities poorly.
When Taylor was 6 months old, she wasn't doing everything that a normal 6-month-old child does. And all of a sudden she started having these twitchy things. So I videotaped it and took it to the ER. And they came to the conclusion that she had a stroke before she was born. Her diagnosis is cerebral palsy. They said that she would never walk or talk or show emotion or pretty much do anything, feed herself. She was always in a wheelchair, and then we went from the wheelchair to the walker, from the walker to a cane, and now nothing. She's just walking. Let's say you're at the park and you're playing. Do kids come up to you and ask you if you want to play with them? Why do you think that they don't ask you? Could it be because you don't keep up with them, or because you're not maybe running as fast as them? How does that make you feel when the kids at the park don't come up and ask you if you want to play? Does it make you feel sad?
I'm mad.
And mad?
I want them to ask me because I want to do what they're doing.
If kids did ask what's going on with Taylor, why does she wear the braces on her legs and stuff, they would learn that she can do a lot of the things that they're doing. She participates in a group called Lansing Strong that do running. They do running long jump, they do swimming. It's the Olympics for kids with disabilities. Taylor also participates in the Miracle League, which she plays baseball. She also plays soccer. She bowls, does horseback riding. She golfs. Swimming is her passion right now because when she's in the pool, she's just like everybody else. So the next time that you see somebody that walks or talks differently, has splints on their feet, just remember to be a star.
Hi, I'm Felicity, and these are my friends, Taylor, Japri, Ileana, and Jack. All my friends have disabilities which make them just a little different than you and I, but despite their differences, they still can do and like to do many of the same things we do. Check out this video about Japri to learn more about him and why we shouldn't treat him or anyone else with Down syndrome poorly.
This is my son, Japri Tyler, and he has Down syndrome. Down syndrome is a genetic disorder that you are born with. They can make it harder for you to learn how to walk, talk, or learn academically in school. Sometimes at the grocery store, Japri will be louder than other kids or try to walk off from the cart. And so I'm always concerned how other people will react if they will say things in front of him that he could hear or that we could hear that would be hurtful to us as a family. Japri likes to go to the park and play outside. That's one of his favorite things to do. Japri loves to dance, so no matter where we are, if music comes on, he's a dancing machine. His main things are playing with any type of ball and dancing. Those are his two favorite things to do. So the next time you see someone with Down syndrome, you remember to be a star.
Hi, I'm Felicity, and these are my friends, Taylor, Japri, Ileana, and Jack. All my friends have disabilities which make them just a little different than you and I, but despite their differences, they still can do and like to do many of the same things we do. Check out this video about Ileana to learn more about her and why we shouldn't treat her or anyone else who is deaf or hard of hearing poorly.
Deafness means that you can't hear. I'm profoundly deaf, so that means I can't hear anything. I communicate using sign language. Some people who are hard of hearing, they can hear some. But if I'm hanging out with my friends or whatever, I need to have an interpreter. And an old terminology is hearing impaired. We don't use that word anymore. We don't like that. The term we use now is deaf and hard of hearing. So one day I went to the store and I was looking at something, and there was a woman behind me who was telling me to move, but I couldn't hear her, and I was looking at something, so I didn't notice her. The woman started yelling at me, but I couldn't hear. The woman pushed her way to get in front of me. It would have been better if she would have tapped me and got my attention. That way I could have moved. Well, I like to watch TV and movies. I use the closed captioning. I'm really social with my friends and my family. I was involved in the Everett cheerleading team, and I've also participated in Special Olympics. The next time you see a deaf person, remember to be a star.
Hi, I'm Felicity, and these are my friends, Taylor, Japri, Ileana, and Jack. All my friends have disabilities which make them just a little different than you and I, but despite their differences, they still can do and like to do many of the same things we do. Check out this video about Jack to learn more about him and why we shouldn't treat him or anyone else on the autism spectrum poorly.
I am Tim, and this is my son Jack. When he was about 4 years old, Jack was diagnosed on the autism spectrum, which can be a broad base of a whole bunch of different disabilities. He can have some delay with gross motor, he can have some speech delays, he can have some attention deficit delays, and has sometimes trouble sort of navigating the world as the way that a normal neurotypical person would. Jack has a very hard time sort of understanding what people are asking him. If somebody asks you how your day is, you say, fine, how was your day? That's a whole different brain pattern for Jack. How your day? Well, how was your day? First of all, what are you asking me? Second of all, who are you and why do you care how my day was? Thirdly, how is my day? Now I have to think back to all this information. He's not trying to be mean to them. He just doesn't know in a lot of ways the appropriate way of responding. Jack really likes playing his video dance game on the Wii. Do you like playing your dance game?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Do you like having friends play with your dance game?
Yeah.
Do you play dance game with Eli? Do you like going over to his house and playing dance games?
Yeah, I play Dark Horse.
You do?
Eli likes Dark Horse.
So the next time you see someone on the autism spectrum, remember to be a star.